Okay, we're back. I think I got this sort of fixed. A little bit patchwork, but that's kind of my aesthetic on this channel at this point.
Yeah, you gotta share it.
Oh, shit. Thought I was sharing it. I am sharing it!
Well, you did something where it went from the stream to your icon.
Oh, Discord does that. That's not me. Discord loves to do that. It's done it to me so many times on YouTube. You just have to, like, mess around with it. I cannot fix that. That is a Discord issue. Much like I think it has... Ah, previously on Last Door. Glad they kept the previouslys. Oh, damn, we're going through the whole first game, everybody. Have fun. I'm pretty sure we don't... I'm just gonna put trigger warnings because of shit like this. All of them?
It's a bit for that.
Yeah, I just remembered. The veil. Under, like, the eye of the bird, like, I really wonder what that actually is. And yes, the vet's therapist, Dr. John Wakefield, is worried by his patient's disappearance and strange visions, has sought help from his colleague and professor, Johann Kaufmann, an expert in the occult. Ooh. Searching
Occult.
Anthony.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, expert in the occult makes me happy. Searching Anthony Beechworth's house, Wakefield and Kaufman found a disturbing return letter in which Anthony tried to warn Alexander Dupree of what could happen if the door was opened. He feared something from the other side might then come into ours. Very specific game. They are coming. Hi, lady. They are coming. This feels like a zombie movie more than Lovecraft at the moment. The Game Kitchen presents... Oh, different intro! Different opening, guys!
Donald, the clock.
Candle that's lit and burning away.
Leave the candle holder.
The silhouette. Maybe I left the window open. Ah, there's the ravens.
Nevermore.
You know, the first game already made that joke, remember?
And
Nightmarish music. Last night, I had the nightmare again, but this time it was different. This time, he talked to me. Guess we just kind of wander around. Then, as before, he stood in front of me, gazing relentlessly, like he was expecting something. This time, he spoke. Give me back what he took. Nothing else. Give me back what he took. What the fuck? Who took what? What did get take what? 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 Do you mean your leg? Ooh, that can't be comfortable.
Oh, I give that, is it? Can't be good.
I'm not falling asleep on the desk. I haven't done that since I was a little kid. I've fallen asleep again. What time is it? Clearly morning, raining, and birds are singing. I'm already. It is time. You do not get to explore the office. Okay, fair enough. It was several months since Kaufman and I had found the mysterious letter that Anthony Beecher's house. The letter never sent. The cryptic warning of a cafe abandoned. A certain door was open. It bore only the name of the mercy, Alexandra. We felt sure Dupree was the key for finding my patient and friend, Jeremiah DeWitt, who had disappeared in such strange circumstances, troubled by the death of his friend Anthony. The victim visited the school of his childhood and had never been seen again. Hoffman soon conveyed to me his deep concerns and warned that I should conduct any investigation with utmost discretion. He pursued his own research. With an ally in this. Though his thoughts and methods remained a secret, in his last letter he requested that I visit East Hill Lunatic Asylum in London. There were reasons to believe that Alexander had been institutionalized there for many years. I was asked to confirm this hypothesis and, if it proves correct, to gather any other information that might arise. So we're starting off with a classic trope. Oh shit, we get a map screen in this game. Ooh, advanced. The Playwright. Noting that a play seems to be the format in which they introduced the veil, this is very fitting. So this is the East Hill Lunatic Asylum. You can find information on Alexander DeWitt here.
Have you seen the yellow sign?
We are not going to even mention that sign, Raven. Everyone knows you were not supposed to say that name.
That was a later edition. In the beginning, it was mainly relating to the King in Yellow play and the place of Carcosa.
Oh yeah, the plays that would make you crazy if you played in them or read them.
That's where it all began.
What can you tell me about this building? This island will never be inside, and I hope I never will. It's full of crazies, you know. Have you seen anything unusual around here? Well, that's a dumb question, probably. No, but maybe if you bought a newspaper. Will you give me a newspaper? Yes, sir. It's a sixpence. I'm afraid I don't have a sixpence. Can you make change for a shilling? Okay, we don't actually get money. He just doesn't have change. I'm sorry, I can't, sir. But you know where to find me when you have the coins. Okay, so we need... Okay, kid's being picky.
Boy. And he clearly doesn't have the correct chains for you.
a weird aside, I love the set. I love the aesthetic of like actual footstep sounds on different things in video games. A few cardboard sheets lay on the bench. Each has perfectly symmetric design in black ink. Okay, he won't let us take them. Good morning.
Oh yes, a good, lovely morning. Sunside, I've quite a fascinating character.
I beg your pardon.
The light, it makes everything look so different. You see, light touches things, soaks into them and changes their nature. Makes them simmer or makes them die.
I'm getting Final Fantasy VI flashbacks and I don't know why.
We're dancing in the dark for tomorrow we're going to die.
Do you live here in the hospital?
I do indeed. My family is quite a generous benefactor to East Hill. They had me committed, but I don't blame them. They were just incapable of appreciating my art. Or any art for that matter. They mistake it for insanity.
Okay. What are you drawing there?
I am not just drawing, my friend. I am trying to feel the light, to translate its power to the surface of the paper. These animals don't like it, though. They don't want me.
Why does this feel like one of your NPCs, Raven?
This is it, so they take them away. They take my drawings to study them and they laugh, because my eyes can see the light and theirs are blind. They keep talking about colours, and all I see are greys. Day and someday, everybody will understand.
Who are they? The ones that take your art away?
They will understand the glory of Lord Putty. Oh, those foolish caretakers. They hide behind a big mirror, where they think themselves safe and they look at me, judge me, observe me. Pull funny faces when I think I'm not looking. They even take notes. Oh, hell, Lord Putty.
Watch the bastard smalls if you folks are confused by what Raven is talking about. You got some curious drawings right there beside you.
Oh, you mean these? They're the only art that makes any sense here. The doctors used to concoct some patents into revealing secret inner truths. I won't return them to the doctors until they return the art they have stolen from me.
Ah, these are ink blot tests.
So that explains where they went before Tiafoss got his turn.
My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm looking for a man who lived here some time ago. Would you happen to know one Alexander Dupree?
The name does not ring a bell. I have not been here too long. Though you should ask the other patients, they may be able to help you. Some have been here for many years. You could ask one of the others, the brutes who keep us here.
So, do you know what happened to where your... Do you happen to know where your drawings are now? Where they took them, basically?
It's just been somewhere in the archive. Since I've seen confiscated items taken there before, you seem different from the rest. Can I trust you? I've been trying to sneak in for days now. But Miss Roswell keeps a tight guard on the door. I even stole a key from one of the guards. You're a doctor. Surely you can gain entry if you could recover my drawing. If you could recover my drawings, I'd be so grateful. Here, take the key with you. Have a nice day.
So that's interesting. So this poor guy... Let's see, can we open this door? Okay, so secure word. Yep, it's locked. And I don't think this is... Yeah, this is probably not the key for it, but still. Yep.
It's locked. It's jammed. You won't budge.
Check on the time. Yeah, got plenty. I guess we have no other choice but to go inside, but now we have a mission. Get those drawings back.
You mean inside missing?
Well, yeah. Oh, that's what the type of window is called. A rose window brings a solemn air to the room. An oil picture portraying Diphinia, patron saint of the psychiatrist, but also those who suffer neurological disorders and victims of incest? Well, she was killed by her own father, who chopped off her head after she refused to marry him when her mother died. There are quite a few fairy tales like that. Good morning, madam. My name is Dr. Wakefield. I'm a psychiatrist. Oh, my.
Hello, darling.
Good morning.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. Good morning. Forgive my manners. I get so excited when we have visitors. We don't get many these days, and we certainly are lacking experts like you. What do you mean you lack experts? Every year we get less funding from the crown. First the doctors started to leave, and then it was the caretakers. Now very few remain. But we have a responsibility with our poor patients, do we not? We must care for them. They cannot be out living with the proper people. We must keep ourselves safe, and our patients too, of course. I'm looking for a man who used to be a patient here a few years ago. His name was Alexander Dupree. Did you perchance ever meet him? Alexander Dupree, yes. The one with the foreign name. It's just French, lady. I remember something of him. A good man, if I recall correctly. An educated man. But there was something strange about him, wasn't there? I believe it scared some of the other patients. You never know with this lot. I'm sorry, I can't remember much. There have been so many people here. It's hard to keep track. Have you worked here for long? Yes, a long time. I scarcely remember how many years. Time goes slowly in here, and the isolation. The rules don't allow us to leave. I don't know what is happening in the world anymore, but we have our duty, do we not? Who else will care for our patients? May I request access to the institution's archives? There should be information there about the man I'm looking for, Mr. Dupree. I am sorry, Doctor, but the archives are private. We must not allow anyone to access them without proper authority. Many of our patients come from good families, you see, and we take great care to respect their privacy. But do not look so crestfallen. You would not find much in any case. It's been a long time since they have been organized. Our work here takes a great deal of discipline, Dr. Wakefield, as I'm sure you can appreciate. It is rewarding in itself, but oh, I do wish I had something to occupy my mind more, to help me pass the time. How that would ease my burden. I shall not bother you then. Okay. We can't go in there because she won't let us. Let's look around a little bit. This must be the recreational room where patients relax and pass the time. Perhaps here I can find someone who has met Alexander Dupree when he was institutionalized. Greek goddess of physical and mental health. Fair enough. Okay, a cheerful scene for once in this game. Ah, happy pictures. Okay, a military dude. Talk to him. He must be an upright gentleman. Excuse me, sir, but I could not help but notice your uniform. Were you in the army?
Hiss, boss, leave me alone. You don't want to talk to a coward such as myself.
Sir?
I said, leave me be. I'm just a coward.
Okay, I'm just gonna repeat what he says. Interesting. Well, let's try this lovely young lady. Good morning, madam. My name is Wakefield. I'm looking for a former patient in this institution. That's a little forward there, buddy. The rumbling. Okay, she has no idea. Have you been... Madam, if I may persist... We're persisting? Have you been living here long? Okay, just...
The rumbling.
Look, I'm looking for a former patient of this hospital. You may have met him?
An eyeless gaze.
Creepy. I'm looking for a man that you may have met. His name is Alexander Dupree. Ah! A strong reaction hearing Mr. Dupree's name. She must have at least met him. How could I get her to talk to me? Hi, you. Good morning. I'm a psychiatrist, Dr. Wakefield. What an impressive institution you have here. Can I ask for your assistance? I am looking for a former patient of this institution. His name is Dupree.
I'm sorry, sir. I've never heard of that name before.
Maybe I could ask one of your senior colleagues? They could... Right, maybe one of your senior colleagues would know something about this former patient.
Then you may ask Miss Wiswell in the entrance hall. She has been here for years, maybe for too long. You know these caretakers live here with the patients, and we are not allowed to leave the asylum's premises. This life can get to you if you don't take proper care. I try to keep as much distance as possible from the lunatics.
The asylum is quite big, but I can't help noticing there aren't many patients around.
Apart from those in the isolation ward, it is true that there are not many patients at present, but even few of us caretakers now. We are only 3 for the whole hospital. And from what I've been told, in the old times, the income was enough to provide for everything we needed. A complete staff, proper accommodation for the patients, and the best doctors. As a newer, bigger resource asylums were built, the Crown support were gradually withdrawn from the east. Soon everyone started leaving, and this is all that remains.
Well, thank you. In any case, I will leave you to work in peace. Okay, so that guy is completely not helpful. Just letting us through. Thank you, sir. There's a thin piece of metal holding the window open. Ah! I regret everything!
Wink.
Why did...
A sixpence on the bed, sir.
I need to listen to that band. Mr. Rone's condition has deteriorated since his last session. He is restless, as if the morphine has no effect on him. For the last week, he's been obsessive, troubled for reasons unknown. The patient's dosage has been doubled, no effect. Mr. Wendell has been attacked and bitten in the face. 4 men were needed to subdue the patient. Mr. Roane, 3 markings were found on his body upon examination. Self-harm the possible cause. Mr. Roane is a very active little boy, isn't he? Mr. Roane is getting better day by day, both physically and mentally. Why did I read that as verbally? His habits have changed considerably. He has now shows interest in religion and spends his time muttering prayers, albeit ones unknown to my colleagues and me. Funsies. We have a 6pence. But I think we'll deal with that next time, because, we did promise the boy that if we bought a paper, he'd give us some info. So, Next time, we'll go buy a paper. Bye, everyone.
Open up.